Well, hello. Rainbow flickered over the crimson screen with our review for the first two episodes of Chucky season 3. Something we've been looking forward to since the crazy finale last year. Hello,
Yeah, that was a crazy finale. And of course, if you're new here, I'm Anthony.
I'm
That's
David.
David.
Mm.
Yeah, we've been waiting for this show for a while, and we didn't think that it would actually be it might not even be released because of the ongoing strikes. But look, here we are.
Mhm. So this season apparently is going to be 8 episodes. It started on the 4th of October. So far 2 episodes has been released, and it's actually a very weird beginning to me because it doesn't really follow straight away after the second season. Like we had this big thing happening at the end of season two. We're not going to spoil, but we still don't see Tiffany. We haven't actually seen Tiffany in 2 episodes so far.
No, but we have seen Chucky.
Yes, we've seen Chucky and we see a lot of recurring characters.
Yes,
And
and
mm,
I want to say for me, the one thing that I've learned in this season is that nobody is safe, and
mm,
like some of the characters that you think aren't going to be killed will definitely be, uh, uh, unalive. So,
mm. No, I agree. One thing also, Andros, that season one was about family. I believe that
Mhm.
was a thing of season one. Season two about school and religion in some ways. Season three
Mhm.
seems about politics, and straight away they are not holding punches. There is a lot of actually very funny scenes and words about social media and politics, which is kind of refreshing.
Yeah, and it's also interesting to know that they're not picking sides over here because the president this time is actually an independent third party president. So,
Mm,
the first.
it is. And he's played by the same actor who won in season one and season two, and we were just wondering in season one, season two, he died. So will the president die this time? That's going to be interesting
Yeah,
to see.
yeah, I thought the actor said that he wasn't going to be in this season. Well, I guess surprise.
It is, and
Mm.
another thing that shows a lot is how inept the Secret Service are in the White House because they managed to actually kill 3 people so far.
Yeah. And after the first one, they were just like, we're going to do the American thing and just hide it out.
I'm not going to say anything. So far, I think it's actually really interesting. We actually spend much more time with new characters instead of actually go with Jake and Devon and Lexi, which are really the main character of that show right now. We spend much more time with the new character, which is a little kid who actually lost his brother and kind of using that doll as a crouch, and that doll happened to be Chucky. So not really a good idea.
Yeah, like I don't know how many times everyone needs to know this. Don't buy vintage dolls off the internet, you know. I mean, look at me. I'm over here with two of them, and I'm pretty sure that they converse while I'm asleep. So,
Please. And then we got his older brother, obsessed with social media, obsessed with TikTok. And I think Don Mancini want to make a bit of a stab at all social media because it's very obvious that that guy is obsessed with social media. So it's going to be fun. And we actually have the scene when actually they're all using social media to actually get known, which was really funny.
mhm. And also let's talk about the character progression because, like you said, Lexi, when the show started, she was like one of the least likable characters, and now
Mm.
she's a fan fave.
Mm. I know, but let's not forget Devon. Devon is actually a character that really grew on me for its his love of paranormal activities and actually conspiracies and podcasts. Where does it remind me of someone? Hmm.
Oh.
Yeah. Mm. And he's cute. He's cute as fuck. And
Yeah.
the Jake is actually the one I actually liked the less. He actually used to be really the main character, but Jake is actually ended up being this kind of mostly dumb guy, which is weird.
Mm. Well, somebody has to do it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like, and also there's also still what happened to Lexi's sister because apparently Chucky is still, hiding Lexi's sister somewhere.
Hmm. Indeed.
Hmm.
So, but Alexi's sister was actually being controlled, so yeah, we don't know what's happening on that. And I was looking at the titles so far that was released for the episode. Murder at 1600, Let the Right One In. That was the episode we just watched. Next week, Jennifer's Body, and episode 4, Halloween 3, Season of the Witch.
Okay, so all these
These are banger banger titles.
aren't those just titles from movies from the
It
the
is.
2000s?
It
Okay.
is.
Yeah.
Apart from Halloween 3, which was in the 80s, but
Okay.
they really seems to go back into this kind of horror thing, just giving little hints about horror thing, which is pretty cool. Overall, it's
Okay.
fun. It's really, really fun. I'm still waiting for Tiffany, sorry, Tiffany is my favorite character. Jennifer Tilly just chew the scenery like no other actress can, and she's amazing. And I'm waiting for her because we saw a bit of her in the trailers, and oh, she's gonna be good.
Calm down. We love it. And also, what about Chucky's children?
Are they dead?
I don't remember.
One of them died. Well, died. They actually put them back into the door. So they went
Yeah.
back into the door, and I think they went back to England. Just like some, it was just like it sounds so much like a 90s like a thing to actually get rid of the character. Oh yes, I am going to go to England on a school trip and never come back, you know?
Not just the 90s. That was definitely early 2000s and a lot of shows. That's how a bunch of the characters. I remember one specifically in Degrassi where she's just like, I'm going to volunteer in Africa for the summer. And then we just never see her
I know it's so
again.
hilarious.
But her sister still existed in the universe, but she just never mentioned her sister. And I'm just like, okay.
That's exactly it. And although was it in Happy Days, apparently it was the same thing when actually one of the character went up, basically the stairs they came down. That's another one that's really pretty hilarious. But they just done that with that character, which I love. I really love Glenn and Glenda. I just love these characters, and I hope we're gonna see them again because they were fun to actually see last season.
We
Uh,
will. We'll see them.
I just I feel it's actually they are starting to set up something. It's really obvious that they're gonna be criticizing politics and social media. That's actually one thing now. Now we don't know really the plot because he keeps saying to us, "Oh, three left, three dead, three to go." Why? Why is he choosing these people to actually die? For which reason? We still
I
don't
mean,
know.
it's Chucky. He has his reasons.
Mhm. I do also believe after first episode when you actually see the latest creation of Jake, I do believe that creation is gonna come to life. I have a feeling that's gonna happen at the end of the season. He just set
We
up for
hope
that
so.
for me. He
Well,
set up for that.
According to Chucky, this would be the bloodiest Halloween ever.
Mm. And I did love the fact that it's like, oh, look at that, they are cleaning up for me. And he's just killing one people one after the other, and nobody actually, but then they're just getting rid of all the bodies using antiques, which is actually funny.
Oh, I hope that wasn't an antique.
Mm. But
we also can't forget the murder with the flag,
mhm,
chef's kiss.
mm, full of
But
messages.
mhm,
Unfortunately, it's a character. I don't know. It's a character people have been waiting for some reason. I was not really like she appeared in season one, but for me, she was not that important. For some young people, we just seeing her as important. Just like people say, "Oh, she might be Glenn. Look, she might be Glenda," and that was not the case, as we know. Uh,
no.
but she's
Spoiler
gone.
alert. Yeah, spoiler alert.
Mm. But hey, we actually now have the situation when Lexi might have a little love interest now, and everything's gonna be happening in the White House. Don't know what that's gonna,
I
don't know
know.
what's
I'm just
gonna
like
happen. But
that's the only part I feel like is the most unrealistic part because I'm just like, would Donald Trump or Joe Biden let random people in around their kids? I don't
mm. For me, what make me
know.
laugh is actually like they're bringing is the president come out of the office, and actually there's someone just standing there when someone else is being murdered inside the office, and nobody bat an eyelid, just like it's just okay. Maybe it's fun. It's fun, it's camp, it's 80s, so much like 80s movies. Gory as
Oh yeah,
gory,
that was
gory,
super
gory.
gory. I was just like, I was like, okay, this is super gory for network television. Yeah.
Hmm. It is, but it's Chucky. I think that we have to actually like last year we had one of the goriest finale in the
Hmm.
church, so
What
kind
I'm
of
actually
makes
kind of,
sense.
I wonder if it has anything else to do with now that they're also releasing it on Peacock at the same time. Because
Maybe.
last year, that people had to wait forever to watch it on Peacock, but now they're
Hmm.
actually uploading the episodes the day after it airs. So that's good.
Okay, and I just realized because of course I done my research. I actually got Wikipedia on there, and apparently we only are gonna get 4 episodes this in 2023. Season the second half gonna be airing in 2024.
Look, I'm gonna need them to chill because okay, I guess the only thing we have, I know American Horror Story is doing what, 5 episodes or 4?
They're doing the same thing, part one, part two, but
Yeah,
the problem is
and
eight
then
episodes. It's just like,
yeah, and but then we also have American Horror Stories, which also is apparently releasing 4 episodes on Halloween. So
mm,
I don't know, but I can't wait to see
let's
what
be.
happens.
But let's be honest, I'm actually much more interested in what's in Chucky because they never disappointed so far.
Yeah,
So,
another for those of you, I guess, looking for other things to watch that are a little longer season wise, is I've been watching the new Goosebumps on Disney Plus, and I really enjoy it so far. I
oh,
think they might have dropped the ball. I think they
hmm,
dropped the ball on the mask. There's a Goosebumps episodes with the mask. There's a book, but I feel like they kind of dropped the ball because the mask isn't as creepy as it could be, but it does seem to take her emotions at times. And so yeah, so I feel like if you're
mhm.
a Goosebumps fan, you could check that out too.
And I can't believe you haven't told me you've been watching that. Haven't been waiting for me. This is not right, sir. This is not right.
You never took me as a Goosebumps fan. Sorry.
Really? Okay. Okay. We shall remember that.
Okay.
But overall, first two episodes were really cool, and we see we got 2 episodes left this year, so let's see how things gonna pan out. I kind of disappointed actually. We're gonna have to wait to season the second part for next year. I'm really
It'll
yeah,
be a
no.
bloody winter.
Mm, do we maybe we're gonna have a Christmas special like we done last year?
Maybe.
Mm,
Who knows?
mm,
Anyways, David, was there anything else you want to add to the conversation?
mm. No, I think we're actually gonna be gonna still gonna be talking about this next week, and we are reviewing as well the new American Horror Story. So That's going to be interesting too. And
Mm-hmm.
maybe some surprises along the way.
Surprises along the way. Okay. Well, I'll see you guys next week.
See ya. Bye bye.